March 1970, two attorneys file a lawsuit in U.S. federal court on behalf of Norma McCorvey, a Texas resident who wanted to terminate her pregnancy. The filing, Jane Roe v. Wade, argued that Texas's abortion statutes were unconstitutional and violated McCorvey's privacy under 5 constitutional amendments. In January 1973, a 7-2 Supreme Court decision in favor of Jane Roe rules that the Constitution protects the right to an abortion. The all-male justices found abortion was a fundamental right for a woman's life and future. September 1976, the Hyde Amendment, a restrictive measure prohibiting government funds to be spent on abortions, except in the case of rape, incest, or a threat to the life of the woman, is passed. 1988 and 1989, lawmakers in Pennsylvania amend the state's Abortion Control Act, adding 5 provisions, including informed consent before an abortion, a 24-hour waiting period, consent of one parent for a minor to have the procedure, and a husband notification requirement for married women. June 1992, Planned Parenthood of Southeastern Pennsylvania versus Casey. The Supreme Court's 5-4 decision upholds the provisions the court did invalidate that husband notification requirement. November 2003, President George W. Bush signs into law the Partial Birth Abortion Ban Act, prohibiting doctors from performing late-term abortions. In April 2007, the Supreme Court upholds the federal ban on late-term abortions, ruling 5-4 in the Gonzalez versus Carhart case, finding that it was not unconstitutionally vague and did not impose an undue burden on the right to an abortion. July 2013, Texas lawmakers enact House Bill 2 with provisions requiring doctors performing abortions to have hospital admitting privileges no more than 30 miles from the abortion facility. Abortion providers in Texas challenge the requirements, arguing that they violate the 14th Amendment under Casey. This challenge ultimately ends up before the Supreme Court. June 2016. The Texas Admitting Privileges and Surgical Center Requirements Law is struck down by the Supreme Court. May 2021. The High Court agreed to hear Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization case, the Mississippi law that bars abortions after 15 weeks of pregnancy. Later, Mississippi state officials would ask the Supreme Court to overturn Roe and Casey. September 2021, Texas enacts Senate Bill 8, or the Heartbeat Act, the first time a state successfully imposed a 6-week abortion ban since Roe v. Wade. The act also gave members of the public versus state officials the right to sue anyone who performs or helps facilitate an illegal abortion. The Department of Justice challenges SB 8, and in December, the Supreme Court ruled to keep Texas's ban on most abortions in place, limiting who can sue state officials.